Okay guys, so I'm going to show you how to take apart and put together your stylus. Had a few people asking me about this. So you just want to unscrew the tail end, and you want to make sure that you're in an area where it's not all going to fall out, because once we unscrew this part of it, the little lever thing will come apart. So you just start unscrewing this part. We'll unscrew the back, take that off, set it down, take your needle out, put it down, and then you're going to take this part out, and this has springs inside of it, so you don't want to lose those. And it's going to have 2 springs, so when you take it apart, this has this, then your 2 springs, well, the other one's on the other side. There's 1 spring that goes on here, and then there's this piece, okay? So take that apart so you can wipe it all down. And then this is going to come out, but there's also another piece in here that comes out as well, okay? So you have all of this. You want to make sure everything is wiped down. Actually, they typically usually have 2 springs, but for some reason mine doesn't. So I guess mine is maybe a little different. Okay, so anyway, I have our makeup wipes here that I'm just going to use for right now, but you can kind of take them and like wipe them, hot water, stuff like that. Okay, so you're going to wipe it off, wipe everything out, get it nice and clean. I needed to do this anyway, so this is perfect timing. Okay, so there is that. So what you're going to do now is you're going to put your spring back in here. This part is going to go back inside. And there is like a little groove thingy in here that it's going to go in and wedge in there. Okay, so you're in there like that. And then this piece is going to go with the little curve. I don't know if you can see that very well. Let me see. The curve is going to kind of go this way, okay? So you're going to put it in at an angle. And then you're going to turn it once it's in there. And you're going to put it just like so. This piece, put it at an angle, and then you're going to have to get it inside of the little grooves. There's little grooves that there's like 2 pieces out that they need to go inside those grooves, okay? So then you're going to push this back over against it, and then push this back. Then you're going to take this piece and put it in with the tail end sticking out, and you're going to screw it in. And this is what's going to give you your tension for your lever. So you want to screw it on good, but not too tight. So screw it on good, make sure it's there, make sure you've got your tension here, okay? And then you put your needle back inside, screw this back on, make sure it's not too tight, but make sure your needle is all the way there so it pulls back. If this is not tight enough, it's just going to slide and your needle's not going to pull back. So if you put your makeup inside of here, it's just going to all spray out. So make sure your needle's pushed all the way up, and this is tight enough, not too tight, but to pull back your lever, and it pulls back the needle. Okay, and then you put your needle or your tail end back on. You're good. Turn it on, and I always like to test it with some water to make sure that it's not going to automatically spray out the makeup, and then make sure you're good. Okay, all right, that is how you guys take apart your stylus, put it back together, clean it, all that good stuff. So good luck.